Hi my friends, this is Bella and this is my little corner of YouTube where we share all things beauty and beyond. Welcome. What I wanted to share with you today was a couple of things that I've been thinking about while I've been off. I think one of them is mainly about how we economise with beauty products. And false economy. Sometimes we buy things because, they are so cheap, and sometimes those cheap things are really good. We've spoken about that before. Sometimes they're really good, but sometimes they are not. And sometimes, if you invest that little bit more to start with, just a little bit more, then over time, you will save because the product will last longer. You'll get results quicker. Not always. I never will be an advocate of, the expensive is better than high street. I'll never be that. But there are some things that if you are on an economy drive, which I've always been, which my channel has always been about, that you can overlook in yourself and think, oh no, I won't go down that road because that's too expensive. One of the things I've been thinking about is the beauty boxes that we do. Now, I'm not knocking beauty boxes. I think they're a great idea. I think they're a great idea to test things out that you've not had before and, to introduce you to new things. But one of the things that before I purchase anything, one of the things that I really like is I like to hear someone's word of mouth saying how the results are of that product. Now, I've bought Glossy Box to you. I've bought the Look Fantastic box to you. Both of those boxes are lovely. I'm not knocking them. But for me and my personal taste, it's often that I've not heard of sort of 80% of the products that are in there at all. Now, I Google them. I always Google each individual item, and sure enough, they are high-end stuff, really nice stuff, expensive in the full size. But I've not heard of them. I've not heard anybody review them. And I like that. I like to look at something and thinking, oh, I like what she said. I like the how that's working out for her. So I'll try it. And I like that. Now, on that understanding, I don't want to purchase beauty boxes. I'm not knocking anybody who does, because lots of ladies on this YouTube do unboxings every month of boxes, and I watch them. I love watching them. But for me personally, and this is where I'm saying about maybe investing just a little bit more, the only box I will buy and will continue to buy because I love it is the box from QVC, and that's called Tilly. So that's the Tilly box. Now, it's not a subscription box, so you can buy one and then you don't sign up to get it every month or every 3 months. It's when they come out, they're on the website, they'll be on the television, and you put your order in then. They've still got this one available, I know, because I saw it on the television this morning. Now, the reason I like this is through YouTube and watching QVC and word of mouth. I know all the things that are in this box. I've heard of them. I can easily get reviews from YouTube for them. And I like that. So this is Tilly, Try It, Love It, Beauty Treasures. That's what it's called this time. As I said, it's not regular every month. Sometimes there's not one. You've just got to keep your eye out. But I love the things that are in this box. Every one of them. This box is £25. A box Look Fantastic and Glossy Box are around £16, around that price. So it's about £8 or £9 more. But let me tell you what you're getting. I'll start with, this is Skin Sense. Now we've all, well, I'm sure a lot of us have heard of Skin Sense. One of the things, sidetracking again, one of the things, the main thing that happened when I was poorly, to me, is my skin absolutely went to pot. It really did. A lot of it was through obviously my health problems, a lot of it through the drugs, but my skin absolutely went to pot. So I wanted to really up my game. I've always been very sort of careful with my skincare routine to look after my skin, but I didn't so much. I didn't during that time. There was so much going on, you know, worries and thoughts and just life in general that I didn't. I mean, I always cleanse my face and I moisturize my face always, whatever situation I'm in. But I wasn't really sort of concentrating on a regime. I wasn't. So once I got myself back again, which I am now, thank goodness, I was thinking about upping my game. And one of the things I added to my skincare regime is retinol. Now, those of you that have followed me for a while, you will know that retinol is something that doesn't suit my skin at all. It's always brought me up. It's always caused a reaction and a real burny feeling on my face. So I started very low. So I started on, I'm not going to Retinol because I really don't feel my skin will take that. It is sensitive. But I started with Boots Retinol, which was very low. And I've started that and I've been using that now for about 2 months. And it's helped a great deal. It has helped my skin a great deal. It's helped the pores. Now, I know I'm not going to see an instant result overnight. But it's one of the things that I've added because I just want to get my skin back as soon as I can, you know. So this, we've all heard, I think, of Skin Sense, certainly over in this country. And this is their retinol. And it looks lovely because it's all polished at the top. I'll just rub it on my jumper. So that's the retinol. And I believe this is 30 mils. Yes, most of these things are in 30 mils, aren't they? And this is just slightly stronger. So when I've used up my Boots one, I'm going to go on to this one. I'll let you know how it goes. But this alone is £40. So already, you know, you've way outdone the box. It's £25, and this to buy on QVC's website or on the Skin Sense website is £40 plus. So that blew me away to start with. Easy get reviews on it, easy see YouTube videos on it, and you know, you Google it and there's lots of videos, lots of things about it. And so I'm looking forward to trying that. The next thing was a nail polish. And this is by Nails Inc. It's very dark. I don't think it's coming across it. It's like a cherry. Nails Inc. are a lovely, lovely nail polish. Nails Inc. On the lines with OPI, that kind of thing. And I love that. I think that's really, really nice. But my nails, I'm going to make another video about my nails. I'm doing them slightly different of late. But we'll share that in another video. But I love this. I do love this. And I'm glad to have it in my collection. The next thing is by Tarte. And this is Everyday Coconut Oil for your lips. Now, I hope you can see alright, guys. And it's not too much of a reflection. So this is an oil like this. Can you see? I've got it right way up. And it is really, really nice. It's very... I wouldn't push too much out. because you can really feel it. It's really oily, but it goes into your lips very quickly, particularly if you haven't got lipstick on. I mean, I've got lipstick on at the moment. I would put this on overnight time. And it really helps, especially when in the central heating months, because my lips dried up as well with, when I wasn't well. It really affected all of my skin. So I'm pleased with that. And Tarte again is another lovely make. Then we have the olive body cream, which you could use on your face and neck as well, it's saying, and that's by Cause. And again, Cause, we all know, don't we? We love it. Their avocado under eye cream is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And I'm looking forward to trying this. I haven't tried it as yet, but I'm looking forward to trying it. Cause has got a good reputation. The next thing is by Persian Reed. Now, I've not personally heard of these, but again, I looked it up and looked on YouTube, and they are a very, very popular company. And this is hair oil. Now, I've used this. Don't think of it as oil that weighs your hair down or you feel greasy or anything like that, because you don't. It's lovely. It's when your hair's wet, towel dry it, and where you put a leave-in conditioner on, just a little bit of this at the bottom, put a little bit in your hands and work it through. I do it sort of from here down. And it really makes a difference when your hair's dry, and it doesn't feel well down, and it doesn't feel oily. So I'm going to purchase this when this one's used up. I'm really, really pleased with that. And the last thing in the box is my favourites. I'm going to do next week, the week after, I'll do my favourites for the year. Obviously, a few months of the year I haven't been around or sort of bought much or thought much about it, but I've still got my favourites, things that I've loved and loved. Some of them are repeats from years and years, and some of them are brand new and have knocked repeats off the pedestal, which have really surprised me. And this lipstick is up there with my favourites, and this is Tarte. It's Lip Lingerie. I love Tarte. I've really got to know Tarte and fallen in love with Tarte again. I love their products. I really do. I've got the what's on my eyes today, Tartlet in Bloom. I love Tarte stuff. It's really lovely. And this is a pencil, which I love. I won't put it over my oil because it won't go on properly anyway. But what a lovely colour. This is just such an ideal, beautiful colour. It's matte, but it's not crunchy matte. You know what I mean by crunchy matte, guys. It's not that, it doesn't dry your lips and show your lines and everything else. And particularly if you take care of your lips and use an oil similar to this, or, another oil, look after your lips, make sure you exfoliate your lips. You'll find that these will be great. It's not a very drying matte. I can't handle those anymore anyway. So that is the Tilly box for this month. As I said, they're all established companies. I mean, there's 6 items. And I am absolutely thrilled, particularly with this retinol. Absolutely thrilled with that box. And the great thing about it is, when you get normal subscription, everyday subscription boxes, you don't know what you're getting. But if you go onto the website, Tilly just tell you, you know what's coming. And I like that. I prefer that, to know what's coming and know that I'm going to spend my £25 on something that's going to be worth it and that I'm going to use. So that's the Tilly box, and I highly, highly recommend it. The next thing I wanted to share with you is, as I said, I've got to love Tarte again, and also QVC. I love watching QVC. Now, a lot of people, especially if you're in an economy, sort of stay clear of QVC. But, you know, sometimes if you concentrate, you've got a budget and you concentrate on how much you want to spend or how much you can spend and want particular things, QVC can be one of the cheapest places to get them. For instance, they do a duo of superhero mascara from IT, and I've never seen it cheaper anywhere else. I've never seen it cheaper anywhere else than it is on QVC. A lot of the IT cosmetics that have deals on QVC. They have today's special values, which can be anything across the line, but when it's beauty, and here it's normally beauty on a Thursday, they're always good, really good value. And if you like the things, you know it's establishing and you like, then that's when I would invest with QVC. As I did with this. As I said, I'm falling in love with Tarte again. So they've got a special. It came in a box like this. It's a set. It's one of the Christmas sets. Can you see the box, guys? It's just in a brown box. And then those are the things that are in it. So we'll start. Starts with a lovely makeup bag. And this is a lovely makeup bag. It's a half, well, I say half moon. But it opens up wide, you know. It's not one of those where you sort of dig about and just about get your hands in. It's lovely Christmas. Make a lovely Christmas present with a couple of bits in. It's glitter, but it's covered glitter. Can you see, guys? It's covered, so you can't feel glitter. You can certainly see it. It's gorgeous. You can certainly see it, but you can't feel that glitter. So it's not going to come off or rub off or, you know, drop off in the pieces in your bag or anything like that. It's lovely. That's really okay. So inside the box, these are the products that you get. So this is the shape tape. Now when you choose the box, this is the only thing that you have to choose the colour of. Everything else is the same, but you choose the colour of your shape tape. Now there's a story with me in shape tape. I've never ever got on with it. It's always been a little bit heavy for me. But during the time when I've needed a little bit more concealer than normal, I've learned how to work with it. What I would say is find videos or reviews or articles where people love shape tape that are about your age, whatever age you are, and see how they make it work. I think what I was doing wrong, because I've got other full cover concealers as well, but this is a real, you know, a bang for your buck for full coverage. I was using too much of it. You honestly need, you think, oh, that's ridiculous, that tiny little amount. I'll do it, get ready with me, including with this. But you need the tiniest little bit. And you need to make sure that you've moisturised and you've got an under-eye moisturiser on, which I would do every day anyway. I do my skincare before I put my makeup on. But you want your eyes hydrated underneath, well moisturised, and the tiniest little bits. And then I rub it in my hands. Well, I don't. I tap it in with my hands around. And it's lovely. I'm liking this very much now. So as I said, me and Tart have sort of got to be friends again. So I'm really pleased with that. Also in here is one of their sponges. Now I've not used this yet. And I've never used a Tart sponge before. But what I've seen on the videos and other people, this is one of those ones that when you put it into the water, it blows up like the beauty blender, and you've got sort of a really soft sponge. It feels pretty soft now, actually. It's not very hard, even though it's not moist yet. But I'm sure that will be. It's got the tip, which you need for your concealer. It's got the flat edge for your foundation. I'm sure that's going to be a winner. Again, I'll do a video with that in. The next thing, and this is something I was really curious about. It's shape tape, and this is the powder. Now guys, I've got to tell you, powder is probably the hardest thing that I buy, because of our age and because of where it settles. Powder is one of the things that I would invest a little bit more in, and I can't tell you how pleased I am with this. This has got, let me find the opening, guys. It's glow, but it's not, you're not going to get, let me see if I can put a little bit on the top there and you can see. Can you see that, guys? Just as a highlight. See how lovely it is? Yeah, it's not going in my pores at all. Not at all. A little bit this side, you can see. Just a little bit with your finger. Like that. You can also use it as a highlight on your lid. Just a little bit of a highlight. It's a lovely powder. It's really finely milled. When you actually touch it, it feels like it comes off like a cream on your hands because it's so finely milled. I am really, really pleased with this. So this is the Shape Tape powder. And I've not seen that before. That's a new one on me and I'm liking it a lot. The next thing in the box... The next thing in the box is a little eyeshadow palette. And again, fantastic colours. Just the colours that I love to wear. That will be great. That will be in my hat bag. I will fill this in here. My everyday makeup bag. For when I go away, when I'm out, that's the one that will come with me. Because it's got different shades, warmer shades, cooler shades, lid shades. It's got a nice base. So I will definitely be using this to carry around with me when I travel. I'm really, really happy with this. This is called the Glam Team. I love it. And finally in the box is a mascara. Tarte makes some wonderful mascaras. I really like a lot of their mascaras. And this one is Lights, Camera, Action. I'm not going to open it as yet because I've got too many mascaras open. But it is a beautiful mascara. And any of you, it's normally in mauve. It's like, this is like a leatherette. It's gold plated, gold covering in this particular set because that's what the theme of the box is. It's a Christmas box. But normally this is in like a purple cover, like a leatherette looking purple cover, and it's lovely. It's my daughter's favourite mascara. It's a beautiful mascara. This box I was absolutely blown away with. There are things that, all these things that I will use regularly. So that's the powder and the concealer. Eyeshadow palette, and then they've got different things on the back with the lips and so forth that you can do. Yeah, I've really grown to like Tarte again. I can do a get ready with me using only Tarte products if you'd like to see that. Or I'll add them in with the things that I've loved this year. I'll film that in the next couple of weeks. My favourites, the ones that come out all around Christmas time, when your favourites of the year. So I'll film that sometime in the next couple of weeks. So I'm a happy girly with those things. I hope you enjoyed sharing them with me, guys. And as I said, sometimes just a little bit more. If you save up just a little bit more, sometimes it's an investment and you're going to get a better deal in the long run. Certainly with powders is one of the things I would say that with. Yeah, definitely. So please take care of yourselves. Thank you for... I am so happy to be back on a regular basis. I can't tell you I'm over the moon to be doing this again. And I'm starting to find myself a little bit down. The first one was a little bit sort of... I was so nervous. Why is he being so nervous? But I was. I'm kind of finding myself again now. So I hope you'll join me and come along my journey with me. And it'd be lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.